Everyone, welcome back to Vegas Game. It is a beautiful Sunday here in Las Vegas. It is 90 degrees outside right now. At least that's what my watch says. 90 degrees. I love it. When's the last time I'm able to say it's just about 3 p.m. in Las Vegas and it's only 90 degrees outside? This is amazing. I am so happy right now. Well, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. So I designed my channel just to be all about Vegas, just because of how beautiful the city is. I feel like there's a lot to do, there's a lot to see here, and I just want to show you how amazing this city is. So yeah, I do some traveling too. I love to travel, so you'll see some Mexico videos on here on my channel. You'll see some Thailand videos on my channel. But I think Vegas will always be my home base. I'll always have Vegas as a home base. But yeah, ultimately, I want to become a full-time traveler. Silas, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Las Vegas. 90 degrees outside, 90. Not bad at all. So yeah, ultimately my dream is to be a full-time content creator, full-time YouTuber, TikToker. I also have a Kick account that I just started, KICK. So I got to build that up. But yeah, Lisa, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Thank you for being on here with me, and thank you for always watching my videos and commenting. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Las Vegas. Only 90 degrees. I'm so happy right now. This is great. But yeah, Sunday's typically the day a lot of people leave Las Vegas. It's Vegas is a big weekend city, so a lot of people come out here Friday, leave Sunday, unless they're coming from further away or coming for business or something like that. But typically Friday afternoon or Friday evening, a lot of people arrive. A lot of people leave on Sunday afternoons right after checking out from their hotel. That's why room rates are usually very expensive if you come on a weekend. You can usually find more affordable rates during the week. Weekends get pretty expensive. Unless there's like a big convention in town, there's tons and tons of conventions that happen here. Domino's Pizza has a convention here every year. 7-Eleven has a convention here. Next month, there's going to be a big drone convention at the Venetian, I believe. You're in Texas. Okay, very nice. That's awesome. Thank you for being on here. Texas always seems to represent my stream, so I appreciate it. Yeah, what else? There's all kinds of conventions. Seriously, last month here at the Rio, there was a Star Trek convention. Um, there's adult industry conventions. There's literally all kinds of conventions that happen here in Vegas. So, if you come on a weekend where there's going to be a bit or a week where there's a big convention, rates will go up to EDC weekend. Rates go up a lot. So if you come for EDC weekend, expect rates to skyrocket. Um, WrestleMania is going to be here next year, so if you're coming on that weekend or week, expect rates to be pretty high. But other than that, weekend rates in Vegas get pretty expensive. Weekdays, if you're coming where there's no convention, you can sometimes find some really good deals out there. Just depends. But yeah, everyone, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for checking me out. We are just looking at the back end of the strip. So if you were on Las Vegas Boulevard, you'd be in the front of these buildings. We're just kind of looking at the back end. Still a beautiful view there. And it's free here. So you can park here at the Rio for free parking, especially at nighttime from the top floor, one more floor up on the fourth floor. It's seriously a beautiful view. But yeah, everyone, please hit that like button for me. Helps the YouTube algorithm out a lot. And please subscribe to my channel. Help me build this channel up. We're very, very close to 2,700 subs, so hit that subscribe button for me. Help me get there. But yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Only 90, actually, my watch is 91 degrees now. 91 degrees in Vegas, so it's starting to cool down a little bit. I think for about the next 3 or 4 days, I think we're under 100 degrees, and then it's going to go up to like 103, 104, 105, 101 for a few days, and then hopefully it cools down again. We'll see what happens. Yas Travels, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. Welcome. Getting ready for your trip or not yet? So yeah, once again, we're looking at the back end of the strip. If you were on Las Vegas Boulevard, you'd be on the main part of the strip. You'd be able to see like the Bellagio fountains on the other side. You'd be able to see everything that's on Las Vegas Boulevard side. We're just looking at the back end. If you've been on my channel before, you know that on the days that I work, I'll either jump on a live stream before work or after work. And this is just a cool little view that I can do before work or after work. It's free parking here, very easy, very convenient. Just park here, get a cool little view like this. But on the days that I don't work, we're out on the strip directly. We're walking around, we're people watching, we're seeing what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. No, not really trouble, but having fun out there. Not yet, buddy. September 24th, my first night. Very nice. Okay, not bad. You're almost there. Just under a month away. That's great. And the weather's probably going to be cooling down when you get here, so that's good. Aprianti, I hope I said that right. Welcome. Thank you for being on here. Where are you watching from? So on my days off, boy, welcome. Thank you for being on here. So on my days off next week, just have a couple more work days to go, and then on my days off, I'm going to be doing a lot of filming and live streaming in this area right here. So you can expect some videos coming up from this area. It's a really nice area, actually. The Flamingo is actually the oldest hotel and casino on the Vegas Strip. I'll be doing a video of the Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo all right here. There's also a really nice area right in the middle. It's actually the Link Promenade area. Really beautiful area. Tons of restaurants, tons of dining options, tons of places to go get a drink. The Link Ferris wheel, the high roller wheel, that's part of it. They have zip lining. There's a yard house, a tilted kilt, all kinds of stuff in there. So, yeah, it's a beautiful area. I'll be doing videos on all those places. So expect that. I'll also be doing a video on a place where you can get $1 beer bottles and I'm sorry, $3 combos that comes with a hot dog and a beer bottle. So that video will be dropping sometime next week. I'm from Indonesia. That's amazing. My girlfriend and I really want to go to Indonesia. We're planning a trip maybe in about a year and a half from now, and we want to go to Bali and then maybe Thailand and then one other country somewhere kind of close by. So we'll be planning that trip maybe in about a year and a half. But in 2 months, we will be going to the Philippines. We'll be in the Philippines in a couple of months. We'll be spending some time out there. I'll be doing so much content, literally a lot of content from the Philippines. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you get notified. I'll be doing a lot of Filipino food, supporting some street vendors out there, just tons of content from the Philippines. So super excited to go visit. And yeah, I think that trip right there is going to be my first trip where I'll really feel like I'm myself, and I think it's really going to be the changing point for my channel. So I'm super excited. Lake is a great area. In and Out Burger, my favorite, cheap burger and great fries. Yeah, that's true. They do have the In and Out right there. They also have the pizza place. I can't remember the name of it. There's a pizza place that's really popular there. Oh, Scotland in the house. Stephen, welcome. It's 11 p.m., rain and cold, 9 degrees. Wow. Vegas in October for me. What camera gimbal setup do you use? Stephen, so right now I'm just on my iPhone. I actually do got to get a better gimbal that has a built-in stabilizer. I know the iPhone's supposed to have one, but I feel like it's not great. So I just use my iPhone. But when I'm filming, I use the DJI Action 3. It's waterproof. It doesn't overheat. I read a lot of reviews. I compared it a lot to the GoPro, and a lot of people were complaining that the GoPro Lotion Man, great way to just jump in here and immediately get banned. Go back to your mom's basement. Anyway, Steven, great question. I did a lot of reviews before I bought this camera, and the DJI Action 3. I bought the Action Pack. It came with the stand that's magnetic too, so it's very easy to attach and detach. It came with a waterproof, um, like a waterproof pack or accessory thing for the camera, like a case. So it came with everything you needed. So I felt like it was a better deal. The GoPro didn't come with that at the price point. And there was also a lot of reviews saying that the GoPro actually overheats. I didn't have an issue with the DJI doing that. So I'm actually very happy with the DJI. It's been a great camera for me. It's very sturdy. They came with three battery packs as well and a portable charger. So I've been very, very happy with the DJI Action 3. Before that, I was actually using the DJI. Oh man, I can't think of the name of it now. I can't think of it, but it's the one that kind of rotates on it and it can follow you and all that. But yeah, I've been using DJI since 2021 and it's been a great location. I mean, it's been a great camera for me. So I really enjoy that. I probably will be upgrading to the next iPhone next month when it comes out. So we'll see. Rick, I've mentioned this. I mentioned this pretty much several times on every stream. It's very convenient for me. It's very close to my job. So on the days that I work, I just jump on here for a little bit, either before or after work. But on the days that I'm off, I try to kind of go to the strip as much as possible. But yeah, I try to mention this all the time. It's just convenient for me on the days that I have to work. Thank you for that info. I'm going to live stream from. Oh, okay, nice. You're going to be live streaming. Okay, nice. There are some stabilizers out there. Some are fairly expensive. Some are kind of cheap. Kind of waiting on. Hopefully, someone will sponsor me and get me a stabilizer. Uh, like a brand because sometimes brands will sponsor you. So hopefully that'll happen eventually. But yeah, the iPhone's supposed to have a built-in stabilizer. I feel like I should get a gimbal. I think it'll be better for me. What? Well, let me ask you all this right now: is it pretty sturdy, stable, or does it kind of move around a lot? Y'all would be the best ones to tell me. Rick, yeah, anytime. Thank you for being on here. But yeah, I really wish that I could go out and like today, if I could. I only have an hour or so before work, but I really wish I could be out on the strip. But there's two reasons why I can't. Number one is the heat right now. Even though today's not bad, it's only 91. But on the days that it's like 107, 108, 111 degrees, something like that, I don't want to be out there in that direct heat right before work. And then also, I tried it one time, about 2 months ago. My phone actually overheated after about no, it was just under 10 minutes. It was like 8 minutes of live streaming. My phone actually overheated for being in the direct sunlight and live streaming. So that's why this is kind of convenient for me. But trust me, on my days off, I have 2 work days and then I'll have some days off. We'll be out on the strip walking around and people watching. Trust me, we'll be out there. GoPros last for years. I have the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Got to be 6 years old now and does great 4K. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The GoPro has a purpose, and a lot of people love the GoPro. When I was comparing the latest model to the DJI Action 3, for the price point that I got, there was just more accessories, the bundle, the reviews on the GoPro. I'm sorry, on the DJI Action 3, it was just a better price point and you got more bang for your buck going with that one. But I know a lot of content creators that use a GoPro and are extremely happy. So there's definitely a purpose for each of them. But personally, for me, the DJI just made more sense for me. And my last camera before that was a DJI. So I actually had a really, really great experience with DJI. And you probably heard me talk about this too. Um, but I'm also working on getting my FAA Part 107 license for my drone. So once I get a better drone, I just have a cheap one so I can practice right now. But eventually I will get a DJI drone as well. So I guess I'm just a fan of DJI in general. Lady Dasha, yeah, we're in Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas local. My name is Gabe. So I just try to kind of jump on here and show you all a nice little view of Las Vegas. This is the back end of the strip, but here's the south end of the strip right here. Um, Here you can see a little bit. See the pyramid right there? That's Luxor. That gold building behind it is Mandalay Bay and Delano. There's Park MGM, the kind of olive green color building. Behind that, those tall buildings are part of New York, New York. There's Aria. There's Waldorf Astoria. Behind this billboard, the kind of grayish black building, that's actually Cosmo, the Cosmopolitan. Uh, there's the Planet Hollywood right here. You must be moving around a bit. It would benefit from a gimbal. Move the camera slower from side to side. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I will invest in a gimbal. I will. I think I need to. Um, Sh- Ega Shadow. What? I'm not referring. I don't know what you're referring to. Please specify. Both are great. DJI Pocket. There you go. That's the one I had. I had the Pocket 2, and it was actually a really solid camera. All of my streams from pretty much last year and older from Mexico, and all of my 2021 travels throughout Thailand, I use that Pocket. Amazing battery life, really crisp, clear picture. Even though it wasn't 4K, it was a really solid for me. So yeah, I agree. The Pocket, there you go. That was the name I was thinking of. So now I have the DJI Action 3 before I had the Pocket 2, and it was actually a really solid one. All right, Nerdy, thanks for coming on my channel and getting timed out right away. Great job. Put it all on green. Now, when I'm playing roulette, I hate when a zero or double zero comes up. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But yeah, I think you're right. I will invest in a gimbal eventually. Let's keep going over a little bit of the strip though. So we went over Cosmo, we went over Planet Hollywood right here. This big building is actually Bellagio. Bellagio has some really cool things that you can check out for free. By the way, real quick, everyone, if you are enjoying this stream, please hit the like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm push out my stream a lot more. And please subscribe to my channel or become a channel member. Let's build up this channel. I'm very, very close to 2,700 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, help me get there. So yeah, there's Bellagio. There is Horseshoe. Horseshoe is formerly Bally's. They remodeled it, rebranded it, made it Horseshoe now. I'll probably actually, since I'll be so close, doing videos right here next week on the Link, the Cromwell, the Flamingo. If I have time, I would love to include Horseshoe in there, and I would love to include Harrah's in there too. So we'll see. Depends on time, but honestly, should be able to make it happen. Tons of walkarounds and stuff like that. I think we can make it happen. I think it would be great info. By the way, I have new videos being released the next 3 days. Today is the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. Really beautiful in there. They just changed the theme up about I don't know, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Really beautiful. Tons of hard work goes into it. They change it up quarterly. So check out that video for me. Hit the like button when that video comes out. It mean a lot. There's these two towers are part of Caesars. All this in front is all part of Caesars too. Is that big Elvis still on the Harrah's? You know what, Yas Travels? I actually just mentioned this yesterday. I really haven't gone. I don't think I've ever been inside of Harrah's that I can think of. I've never really passed by it too much or really concentrated on it. I've never been inside. That's a great question. So I think it would benefit me to kind of do a video in there so I can actually know a little bit about it. Hopefully answer some questions and stuff like that. Lisa, okay, there you go. Thank you, Lisa. You're awesome. I appreciate you. But yeah, hopefully I'll do a video on it. There's the Venetian here. Venetian's a beautiful property. Venetian and Palazzo, sister properties. Mr. Pappy, thank you for being on here. Where are you watching from? I'd have to say my favorite property on the strip. I'd probably go with New York, New York. New York, New York is just a beautiful, beautiful. It's a really fun atmosphere. It's a really fun environment. I just love walking in there. It's always very crowded. There's a big bar right in the center of the hotel. It's always just such a fun vibe. There's actually a bar that I like to go to with video poker machines on both sides of it, and on the inside is like a kind of like a bar with live music every night. I love going and just playing the video poker machines there. You get some drinks there. You can watch the live music even though you're not inside the bar. So that's probably my personal favorite. Oh, Bay. Okay, nice, very nice. My girlfriend and I went last September. I want to say it was November. Beautiful, beautiful area. Just really sad, kind of the current state that it's in. But yeah, really beautiful there. Oh, Paris is beautiful too. Yeah, that's true. For the first time ever, I think my girlfriend and I walked through there last week. I actually just released a video on it like 3 or 4 days ago, just kind of walking around. Yeah, Paris is great. It's not too big, but it has everything you need on the inside. And yeah, the vibe in there was so great. Yeah, that's true. Great shout out on that. Now here's the Mirage. Sadly, if you don't know, the Mirage actually closed its doors already, permanently closed. Will never reopen. It's actually going to be the new location for the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. So Hard Rock is scheduled to open in 2028. They will keep this tower. They're going to keep it. They're going to completely remodel it. They're going to rebrand it, obviously, to Hard Rock. And where the volcano show is on the south end of the strip, they're actually building their guitar-shaped hotel right there. It's going to have about 700 rooms, and it's going to connect to the remodeled tower of the Mirage. So yeah, sadly, the Mirage is done. It's closed, never reopened. Behind that is the Treasure Island, actually. Treasure Island is one of the OG properties. It was very, very popular and famous in the 90s. So um, they had their pirate show in the 90s. So that's kind of what made it popular. The pirate show is long, long, long gone. But yeah, Treasure Island still offers free parking. So if you want to go check out Treasure Island, go check it out. Behind that is Wind and Encore. Stunning, beautiful properties. So clean in there. I've never stayed in there, but every time I go, you get good drink service, good service. So there's resorts. I'm sorry, Fontainebleau is that blue one right there. Fontainebleau is right here. It's the newest resort, and it's considered a luxury resort. It's not doing so well. So hopefully they do something to turn it around. That's Resorts World, that red building right there. Second newest resort on the strip. And in that gold building right here is actually Trump Tower. No casino, just a hotel with superb reviews online. What are your thoughts on the MGM? So, Mr. Pappy, great question. MGM is actually a huge, huge, huge player here in Vegas. They own probably about 40% of the strip. I like the MGM. I think it's in a great location. It's big. It's actually enormous. It's huge. It has a food court. It has tons of restaurants and steakhouses and a country bar in there. Um, it's huge. Has a MetroLink stop in there. So I actually like MGM a lot. And I will say, out of MGM and Caesars, I'm probably more familiar with MGM properties. But yeah, it's a great one. I actually like it. Here's one thing I will say though: it's not just MGM. Caesars, Venetian, Wynn, all the independently owned ones, Treasure Island, Resorts World, Fontainebleau, they all do charge resort fees. Resort fees range anywhere from like $40 all the way up to like $49. So if you're gonna stay there, be prepared to pay resort fees. I think it's a ripoff. I hate resort fees. So say for example you're gonna go to Park MGM, right? Park MGM is owned obviously by MGM. You're going there, you're looking on a random Wednesday night, and you're like, okay, I can get a room here for $149. All of a sudden, you go to check out and you see taxes and fees and a resort fee. So on top of the 149, you're paying. I think MGM's fees are $45 right now. So you're going to pay an extra $45 for a resort fee per night, by the way, plus your taxes and resort fees, which are probably like another $22, $23. So 149 all of a sudden became like 215, 225 per night. So it's crazy. It's ridiculous. I hate it. But yeah, just be prepared that they all do charge resort fees. No place like Vegas, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus. Yeah, I agree. No place like Vegas. Don't get me wrong. There's some amazing cities, and that's why I love to travel. I love to travel, and hopefully one day I can be a full time traveler. That's my goal. I'll always be based out of Vegas, but yeah, hopefully one day I can be a full time traveler. But yeah, I love to travel. There's some amazing cities out there, man. Um, don't get me wrong. There's some great cities out there. Like I've never even been to a lot of them, but that's why I want to be a traveler. But Japan has some beautiful cities that I've been to. It's awesome. It damn near could have its own zip code. Yeah, that's true. Ray Ray, how's it going? Is it a law that they have to charge resort fees? No, absolutely not. Ray Ray, where are you watching from? Thank you for being on. Everyone, by the way, please hit the like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm very, very close to 2,700 subs. So hit that subscribe button, please. Help me get there. No, resort fees are not. It's not a law. It's just greed. Honestly, it's just greed. But the thing with that is that everyone's doing it, right? So by the way, MGM owns probably about 40% of the strip. Caesars owns probably another 40% of the strip, And then there's some independent. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I stopped. And then some of these other places are independently owned. Like obviously Trump Tower is independently owned. Resorts Road, Fontainebleau. Uh, Someone's being a jerk. And Treasure Island are all independently owned, right? But all it takes is one of these big players to. Oh gosh, this person's ticking me off now. All it takes is one of these big players to get rid of resort fees, and everyone's going to follow, right? So, say Caesars, for example. Caesars are all of a sudden going to drop resort fees. That's going to be $45, $50 a night that people are saving, right? So, I guarantee you, if Caesars did it, you'd hear MGM properties all of a sudden are going to do the same thing. But it's just greed, honestly. Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Not too far away, not too far at all. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for being on here. Thanks for checking out my channel. I hope you make it to that point. Marcus, I appreciate you. Thank you. Now resort fees are hitting $50. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It really is. And if you read the fine print for these places, they say that resort fees are for internet access, for pool usage, and sometimes they say that they leave you two complimentary water bottles in your room. But is it really complimentary if you're paying for it? No, thank you. Take your two water bottles and let me keep my $50, you know? And if I'm already a paying guest, why shouldn't I have internet access and pool access, right? It's really just greed. A Dub, what are you saying? I'm not sure. Quinn, thank you for being on here. Appreciate you. Thanks for checking out my channel. I'm at the Rio Hotel and Casino. It's free parking here. I've mentioned this several times on this stream. Um, this is very convenient for me on the days that I have to work. I'll at least jump on here for a little bit since it's free parking. I'll just park here, do a little live stream from here, and then I'll go to work right after. Sometimes I'll stream after work too. But on the days that I'm not working, we're out there, we're walking around with people watching. As a matter of fact, early next week, I have some days off. We'll be out there. We'll focus on the strip. I'll be live streaming directly from the strip, filming a ton of content and stuff out there. How good is the Oyo Hotel on the scale from 1 to 10? Steven, that's a great question. And if you are kind of one of my OG subs, you know that I actually do visit there very often. I have some friends that bartend there. Um, I actually think they have some really good food and beverage drink specials. So here's Oyo Hotel and Casino, by the way. Sorry. Oyo Hotel and Casino is right across the street on Tropicana Avenue from MGM Grand, and then it's right next door to the now closed Tropicana. What I'll say about Oyo is they have it's free parking, first of all. Second of all, they have $3 beer, $3 draft beer specials, $3 shot specials at their front lobby bar. They have a steak and shake that's pretty inexpensive, and they're open very, very late into the night. They have a Hooters restaurant, and they're well drinks. So, say you get like a well vodka soda or a well vodka cranberry or well whiskey Coke. You'll pay probably about $9 for it. The same exact drink at MGM is going to be at least double that. So, for their food and beverage prices and for free parking, I recommend them. I do feel like their hotel does need a little bit of work though. So I won't really comment on their hotel, but for their food and beverage prices, I highly recommend them. So go there. If say you're staying at MGM, New York, Excalibur, it's a quick walk there. Go there pregame, get some $3 draft beers, get some $3 shot specials, and then go out to wherever you're gonna go out. You know, Hakkasan nightclub or wherever you're going. So I highly recommend them for their food and beverage specials, but their hotel does need a little bit of work if I'm being completely honest. Quinn, anytime, thank you. I stay in nice four-star hotels in Thailand for $30. You can't get a Motel 6 for 100. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Um, the hotel I stayed at last time, I want to say was about $38 to $42 a night, something like that. I can't remember. And it came with a free breakfast that was actually pretty solid. So yeah, you're right. But that's the beauty of Thailand. So cheap out there. Oyo, good for visiting for a beer, not nice to stay. Yeah, like I said, the $3, and I was just there maybe 5 nights ago when I did my day in the life of living in Vegas video. By the way, go check that video out. I'm pretty happy with that video. I just dropped yesterday, but yeah, that's what I recommend it for. And when I was there 5 days ago, I think their $3 draft beers were Miller Genuine Draft and Bush Light. Then they have $3 shot specials too. Ray, great question. Poker rooms. I would say Horseshoe would be one of them. Horseshoe was formerly Bally's, but they remodeled it, rebranded it to Horseshoe. And if you look at, see if I'll zoom in for a second. I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. See their little brand Horseshoe going down? To the left of that, there's a little circle. That's actually like a poker chip. So they focus on a lot of poker tournaments and stuff. So I would actually check them out. There you go. Yas Travels is very, very knowledgeable too. So Orleans and Horseshoe. There we go. Thank you for that. Yeah. And here, sorry, I know it's a bad view and it's going to get a little loud, but let me show you. Orleans is very close by to here. So from here, you can see Palms Hotel and Casino. These two towers right here are Palms. You can see Gold Coast in the far background. And Orleans is actually that white building right over there. So Orleans is just off the strip. Everyone, welcome, welcome. For those of you that just joined, I'm at Oyo. I'm sorry. Wow, I was just talking about it. I'm at Rio Hotel and Casino, just off the Vegas Strip, just off of Flamingo Road right here. Rio is actually under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape took them over from Caesars. They still have free parking. They kept the all suite thing, so all their rooms are still suites. On top of that, the new owners are doing a lot of work. Newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court. They have a new English tavern called Luckley's that opened up about 3 months ago. They have a new lounge, or kind of a remodeled lounge, in the heart of their casino called Lapa Lounge. It's a beautiful lounge. It's seriously stunning in there. They have some nice cold draft beer, and it's like a Rio de Janeiro vibe to it, or theme to it. So, and they're remodeling every single square inch of the casino floor. So if you haven't been to Rio in a while, seriously come check them out. The new owners are putting in a ton of work, and they're honestly, they deserve a checkout. Mom's favorite hotel was Luxor, but it's fallen apart recently. Ray, yeah, that's true. So here's what I'll say about the south end of the strip. So this over here is the south end of the strip. Luxor and Excalibur are some of the older properties. Um, they're kind of dated, to be fair. So Luxor and Excalibur have really gotten no love recently. So if you're looking for some cheaper or more inexpensive rates right on the Vegas Strip, go check out Luxor and Excalibur. They're on the south end of the strip. Um, but one thing I will say is you're still going to have to pay those resort fees. So they're still going to have those resort fees, $45, $50, whatever they are. So you're going to get cheaper rates because, say, compared to other MGM properties, you're going to get cheaper rates, but you still have to pay those stupid resort fees. Yes, buddy, they need to do a lot of work to the Luxor. Yeah, for sure. Golden Codex, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. Where are you watching from? Love to hear from you. And then here's one thing I will mention though. I've heard a couple of females say to me that they think that the Luxor is kind of awkward because it's that pyramid shaped hotel, right? So you can be in the middle of their casino and you can see people going into their hotel rooms because of the pyramid shape. So I've heard a couple of females tell me that they think it's kind of weird that there could be like a creeper, sitting gambling on the casino floor, and they're seeing what hotel room you're going into. And I kind of get it. That's kind of weird. So I think it's beautiful on the second floor, but I feel like the layout's a little strange to me. Okay, California, nice. I'm originally from Southern California, but I moved out here, lived in Vegas overall for several years. Now I'm a Vegas local. I love it out here, and yeah, super happy to be here. But yeah, everyone, please hit that like button for me. Helps the YouTube algorithm out. And please hit that subscribe button for me. Really, really close to 2,700 subs. So please help me get there. Golden Codex, that's crazy. I'm from the IE. So I used to live out there. I lived in like the Corona area. I used to bartend in Rancho Cucamonga and also in San Bernardino. San Bernardino in the hood. But yeah, this is all the south end of the strip right here. Here's the north end. But yeah, I've been hearing that Fontainebleau is not doing so hot. They're not doing so well. If you don't know the history of Fontainebleau, they've gone through several ownership changes, and it took over 20 years to be built because they kept changing owners and then losing their funding. So it took over 20 years to get built. They went through several ownership changes, and even last year before they opened, they lost a lot of higher executives before they even opened their door. Now I heard that it just doesn't get really busy. They are considered a luxury resort, so I wouldn't expect the same crowd as like say Flamingo or Planet Hollywood or anything, because I think they do cater to a more upscale crowd. But here's one thing I will say: I walked through there during the week, and their table games minimum was $25. Yeah, I get you're a luxury or an upscale resort, but during the week, I think you should kind of lower it. I think you should lower it to about 15 because you got to do something to get people in the doors, you know? Okay, Rialto, nice. That's awesome. Mom always bonked her head on the glass windows in the Luxor. That's crazy. San Diego's my favorite Cali place. Yeah, Yas Travel. San Diego's beautiful. Oh man, I love San Diego. Honestly, it's probably one of my places I really wish I could live. Don't get me wrong, I love Vegas, but if I could live in San Diego, I really would. Just because it's so close to Mexico. I'm half Mexican. I love traveling to Mexico. So just being able to be so close to the border would be so, so, so great for me. Unfortunately, San Diego's too expensive and it's not getting any better. But San Diego's a beautiful city, beautiful weather. I was actually born in San Diego and I was stationed in San Diego for several years while I was active duty Navy. So, yeah, San Diego's a beautiful, beautiful city. You were in San Bernardino yesterday? Nice. How are you surviving out there? It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than Cali. It has gone more expensive in the last few years. But honestly, it's still cheaper in my opinion. I have my own place out here. There's no way I'd be able to afford my own place in Cali, living as a bartender. So honestly, I'm happy I have my own place out here. But honestly, the main goal is to be a full time content creator eventually. I just got to build up this channel and this platform big enough. Vanda, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. How's your day going so far? Yeah, I was active duty Navy for 8 years. By the way, here's a pro tip. If any fellow veterans, military veterans, are watching, show proof of service to any Caesars property or any MGM property, and you'll get free parking at any of their properties. So just show proof of service to any MGM or Caesars property, and they'll upgrade you to the next tier of players card, which includes free parking. And like I said, MGM and Caesars owns a majority of the strip. So sorry, MGM alone owns Mandalay Bay, Delano, Luxor, Excalibur, New York, Park MGM, MGM, Aria, Bellagio, Cosmo. I think that's all that I. Oh, and Vadara. Those are all owned by MGM. Caesars owns Horseshoe, Caesars, Flamingo, Link, Cromwell, Harrah's, Paris. I'm probably missing one, but yeah. So if you are a military veteran, show proof of service, and you'll get free parking at all of these properties. Keep winning, G. Subscribe. Golden Codex, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you gamble? Yeah, I do. Not very often, maybe a couple times a week. Um, I mostly stick to Keno, but yeah, I do gamble. I used to play blackjack a lot at table games, but when I moved out here, I kind of slowed down and lean more towards Keno now. Little Miss, hello. Yeah, thank you for being on here. Appreciate you. Actually, I'm gonna try. I actually have it scheduled. I am scheduled to do a gambling live stream tonight, playing Keno. Um, I do have a friend that came to town at the last minute yesterday, so I want to hang out with him. So I may move that live stream up an hour or so, or I might just keep it right where it's at. We'll see. But I am scheduled to do a gambling live stream later tonight. I will keep it. I'll gamble and I'll keep it, but I just may move it up a little bit. But we'll see. But it is scheduled for tonight, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, we'll do a gambling live stream tonight. Hang out. I know a lot of you like those gambling live streams, so we'll do one tonight. And as of right now, it's scheduled to be at Oyo. We talked about Oyo a few minutes ago. Oyo Hotel and Casino off the south end of the strip, just off the strip. Everyone, welcome. Please hit that like button for me. Helps the YouTube algorithm out. And please hit that subscribe button for me. Help me get to over 2,700 subs, please. So I haven't talked about this recently, so I'll talk about it right now with some of y'all because a lot of you on here are amazing. This is my favorite part of the day. I absolutely love live streaming. Just hanging out with you, all of you. Justin, what's going on? How's your trip going so far? So yeah, I actually about 3 months ago, I actually emailed 4 different hotels and casinos out here, and all 4 of them never responded to me. I think because my channel is just such a baby channel, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get big enough where they'll take me serious, you know. Another streamer pushes English hotel. Quinn, where is that? Do you know where that's at? I'm not sure which hotel that is. Kevin, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. Welcome. Where are you watching from? So, for those of you just joining, my name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. Just try to jump on as much as possible. I live stream at least 5 days a week. And if I can, I'll do it all 7 days a week. Oh, historic district near Fremont. Quinn, you know what? I actually have never been there. So maybe that's a, you know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot. Let me do some research on this. If it's worth a video or a tour, I'll do it for sure. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, I try to live stream at least 5 days a week. Sometimes I'll do all 7 days a week. Um, I think I'm pushing going on over 7 days a week right now. So, or over 7 days in a row, something like that right now. So I live stream as much as possible. It's my favorite time of the day. I literally love live streaming and hanging out with y'all. I think we're building a really cool community here, and that's kind of what I want. I don't want just I don't want to just be a another Vegas channel. You know, I want to be a cool community. So Marriott property expensive, no gambling. Ah, okay, gotcha. But some Marriott properties are stunning. The Marriott Grand Chateau on the Strip is a beautiful property. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, there's some great properties out there. Gibbsy, how's it going? Thank you for being on. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Let's see. But yeah, it's a beautiful day in Vegas right now. It's only 91 degrees right now, so it's already starting to cool down. So I'm very happy about that. I, at least it's dry heat and not humidity. But yeah, it's starting to cool down. Once it cools down even more, even on the days that I work, like today, like in today, I work in just a little bit. I work in in a few, not very long at all, less than 30 minutes from now. So right now, I can't live stream out there because the last time I tried live streaming in the direct sunlight in like 106 degree, 107 degree weather, my phone actually overheated on me in less than 10 minutes of live streaming. So once it cools down more, I'll be able to do some streams directly on the strip even before work. So just give me about a month or so, let it cool down more, and even on these streams, like before work, like right now, I'll be able to be on the stream and walk around and stuff. Ohio, okay, that's awesome. I've had a few people. I've had a couple people on here from Ohio. That's great. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. So yeah, just give me some time, let it cool down a little bit, and we'll walk around. Even on the days like I work, like today, we'll be able to do some funner live streams. But I've had a couple of you tell me that you enjoy these parking lot live streams or parking garage live streams. Gibbsy, yep, exactly. We're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. I'm in their parking garage. It's free parking here, so very convenient. See that? Here, I'll walk this way for a second. But you pretty much enter from Flamingo Road. You enter right here. It's very easy to just come in here. Almost immediately to the right, you enter. It's free parking here, so I work very close by, less than about half a mile away. So it's very less than a mile away, I should say. But it's very convenient here. Just literally make a right on Flamingo, almost immediately and make another right. You can park in here. It's free parking, especially from the fourth floor on the top, on the rooftop. It's a beautiful view there. Especially at nighttime. You get to see all these buildings lit up and everything. It's seriously a beautiful, beautiful view. And yeah, Rio's under new ownership since late last year. So newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court, brand new English tavern. Lucky's opened up about 3 months ago. They're remodeling every square inch of the casino floor. Their new main lounge in the heart of their casino is called Lapa. Beautiful, beautiful lounge with like a Rio de Janeiro theme to it. And they have some nice cold draft beer and everything. Seriously, Rio's awesome. If you haven't been to it recently, check out the Rio. 5:30 jackpots. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Thanks for being on here. I heard they did the pull up nicely. Gibbs, yeah. And here's a little fun fact. If you come to Rio and sign up for their players card, like their little gamblers card, it actually gives you free access to their pool. So sign up for their players card and you can come and check out their pool for free. But I haven't been into their pool yet. I've only walked by it. Yeah, but it looks really, really nice for sure. Planning on stopping by in October. Gibbs, yeah, that's great. By then, I think a lot of their remodel will be done. I want to say they're about 65% done with their casino. The new carpet's really, really nice, actually. Um, so by that time, they actually probably will be, if not done, they'll be a lot closer to their the completion of the remodel. So you might see it probably when it's even a lot better. That's awesome, though. Everyone, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. If you have never checked out my channel, I appreciate you for hanging out. Please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out a lot. And please subscribe to my channel. Help me hit 2,700 subscribers, please. Or become a channel member. That would help me out a lot too. But yeah, starting to cool down. It's only 91 degrees outside. It's funny, I'm saying only 91 degrees, right? Only. But hey, I'll take this over 117 degree weather or 111 degree weather. I'll take 91 all day over that. But here, I know a lot of you just joined, so let me do a quick recap of what properties from the strip we can see from here. Okay, so this is the north end of the strip. That gold building right there, that's actually Trump Tower. No casino, just a hotel. On a lot of websites like Hotels.com, it has superb reviews online. That is Resorts World, that red building right there. Resorts World is made up of three different Hiltons. Hilton, Conrad, which is kind of a step up of the rooms and all that, and then Crockford's is their nicest tier. That's Fontainebleau, the newest resort on the Vegas Strip. On the far background, there's Wynn and Encore. Stunning, beautiful properties. Never been, check them out. There's Treasure Island right here, one of the very few properties that does offer free parking still. So Treasure Island is a little bit older, it's kind of dated, but it's still a really fun atmosphere in there, and they do offer free parking. There's Mirage right here. Sadly, it closed its doors July 17th. It will never reopen. It doesn't even light up at nighttime anymore. They're already have cranes gutting out the volcano. So if you didn't know, the Mirage is closed already permanently. It's actually going to be the new location of the Hard Rock in 2028. So expect that to come soon. There's a Venetian and Palazzo sister properties. Seriously beautiful properties right there if you've never been. There's Harrah's right here. Like I said, I've never been, but I'll really try to do a walkthrough of it next week on my days off. There's Caesar's Palace. This one right here is part of Caesar's. All this down here is part of Caesar's, and that's part of Caesar's as well. Um, Huge, huge, huge resort. Always has some big name residencies like singers and stuff there. They have a really nice outdoor area with Hell's Kitchen, with the fountains and stuff. Really beautiful property. Behind it, there's Flamingo, which is the most active, oldest hotel and casino on the Vegas Strip. In that area, there's Flamingo, Link, and Cromwell. Three properties that kind of connect with each other. There's the Link High Roller, the Ferris wheel back there. Let's see, there's Horseshoe, formerly Bally's, owned by Caesars. This big building right here is actually Bellagio. Nice big property with a lot of free stuff that you can check out. There's Planet Hollywood right next door to that. Planet Hollywood's kind of a fun vibe. Gordon Ramsay has a burger place in there. There's a lot of other restaurants in there. Cosmopolitan is right next to that. Cosmo actually has a beautiful chandelier bar. Great place to go get cocktails and stuff. If you've never been, check it out. Um, yeah, that's also part of Cosmo, that other building right here. There's Aria. Aria is a nice big property, tons of casino space, tons of table games and stuff. Park MGM is on the other side right here. Love the chandelier bar. Yeah, me too. Seriously, it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Maybe I should do a video just on the chandelier bar alone. I think that would be a cool video. But yeah, there's Park MGM over there. Park MGM was formerly Monte Carlo. A few years ago, it was remodeled, rebranded to Park MGM. They have the Dolby Theater, so they have a lot of concerts and stuff there too. Between Park MGM and New York, there's a big area where it has a T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile Arena is home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights, our pro hockey team. There's a lot of outdoor areas where you can grab some drinks and stuff. It's actually a beautiful area. Behind Park MGM is New York. You can see a couple of the tall buildings. It's actually really cool. It's like a New York vibe. Those tall buildings are actually hotel rooms. It's pretty cool, actually. That white building in the far, far background, you can barely see it. That's actually Excalibur, the castle themed hotel. Kind of one of the older properties. It's very dated, so the rates are a little bit cheaper, but you still have to pay resort fees. Let me see if we can walk this way a little bit so I can give you at least a little. There we go. There's Luxor, that pyramid themed hotel. That's Luxor. That's the one at nighttime has a light going up. Same thing, kind of dated, so you're gonna find cheaper room rates on the south end of the strip. However, it is older, and you're still gonna have to pay resort fees. And in the far background there, that's actually Mandalay Bay and Delano, the gold buildings. Mandalay Bay was actually built to be a 5-star resort. MGM owns it. They purposely made it a 4-star because they didn't want anyone to feel like they were underdressed or they didn't really fit in there. So they purposely made it a 4-star resort. But it's a beautiful property, tons of restaurants, tons of bars, beautiful pools, lazy river, wave pool. And check this out. They actually have a top optional adults only pool too, if you're into that. Very knowledgeable. Subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Quinn. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. I probably will end the stream. I do have to go to work. I work in just like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna drink some water, chug some water, and then go drive to work right now. Like I said, I will be doing another live stream later on after work. It's already scheduled, so be on the lookout for that. Please hit that like button for me. Help me help the YouTube algorithm out, and please subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 2,700 subs. We're right there. We're right there. So help me get there, or become a channel member. That would mean a lot too. Other than that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Delano Suits rooms are great. Yeah, they are. I've never been in their rooms, but I used to work at Mandalay Bay several years ago. Beautiful property. So I went through Delano a few times. Yeah, really beautiful. Gibbsy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Vegas looks depressing. Maybe this view, but not really. Vegas is awesome. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Other than that, thank you so much. I'll see you on tonight for the gambling, for the slots or Keno live stream. Everyone have a great one. Hope to see you tonight. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great one.